Alrighty then. Been a while since I've done anything. Or put it this way, it's been a while since I had done any paintings and videotaped them and put them up on Facebook at all. This one, it's a 12 by 16 canvas. I've already got my white base coat down. I'm going to do an open cup pour on this. And the colors that I'm using are titanium white, which I've already got down there, Bordeaux red, that's this one right here, Bordeaux red by Arteza, which to me is pretty close to burgundy actually. I'm also using Extreme Sheen silver, and Deco Art Extreme Sheen emerald green. And the only reason I'm doing this today is to actually do a test on how these colors look with each other for a future idea that I have. I'm using this open cup. It's open all the way through. I'll set that down in the middle here. And start out with pouring just some of the white paint inside of it. And a little bit around the outside, just to help it flow a little bit better. I want this predominantly to be the Bordeaux red. That's going to be the predominant color, hopefully. I say that with a little bit of skepticism because I don't really know how it's going to come out, but that's what I want. So here we go. Doing with some of this Bordeaux red. I love this Bordeaux red. It's always been one of my favorite colors since I first bought it. And some silver now. There's some of the colors already starting to come out down through here. I think I'll have to go in with just a little touch more white on top of that just to give it some volume. Look at those Bordeaux red cells popping up already. See the cups starting to move, flowing around already. Let's get some emerald green in there and see what we get out of that. Like I said, this is just a test. I've got an idea that I'm going to be working on here soon as I get the right materials. I'm testing these colors out on this 16 by 20, 16 by 12 canvas just to see how they're going to work out. Look at those cells. My goodness. Cells are just huge. Get a little torch on that. Okay, some more Bordeaux red. Just like I said, I want this to be the predominant color. Let's move it around a little bit here and see what we get. I love those cells right there though. Put a little twist in here. See how that looks. Okay. That looks pretty special in there. Love these cells. I can't always guarantee that they're going to come out as nice as they do. Usually when I do them, they're out towards the edge and they get tipped over and poured off and everything else, and that kind of destroys the whole concept of cells. Put some more white in here. And the white's really not to add more white to the paint, it's just really to help it flow some more. Quantity wise, I probably got a little bit more paint than what I really needed, but that's okay. It's trying to come this way. Some more silver in there. Get this to move around a little bit here. All right. Just torch a little bit here before we go too much further. Get a little more paint over here, some white. And maybe just a touch of the emerald green in there too. Not much, because I don't want it to be too green. big torch out now. And now we'll move some of this around a little bit. Let's get it back towards the middle here. And bring it down towards this corner over here. Again, I've saved some of the cells, but I'm losing some of them too. That's usually par for the course for me. Got some lacing. Those cells kind of turned into some lacing there. Get the weight of the paint back towards the middle here. And get some of this corner down here. And I've got a lot of paint down there. I think I said I probably had a little bit more paint than what I really needed. Wow, it's definitely different. I'll wipe some of this off my gloves here. I got a lot of paint all over my gloves. Excuse me. A little frog in my throat right now. I haven't had enough coffee, I guess, for today. Well, it's not bad. I mean, it came out pretty decent looking, I think. Let me torch it here again, and then I'll bring you in for a close-up. I really think I'm going to get very many more cells. And let me get the handy mirror out here and check that back edge back there. Make sure I got it covered. That's the way I do that, so I don't have to lean over the paintings too much. I don't want to lean over them a lot, because you always inevitably get something in them. That looks pretty good. All right, let me get these paints out of the way. my coffee cup out of the way. Heaven forbid I not have my coffee with me. All right, bear with me here for a couple minutes while I pause this, get my gloves off, and I'll be right back and do a close-up. Okay, I'm back. Let me turn this other light off so I don't get that big old reflection in it. Got the flash on my camera, so it's got enough light on it. You can see that silver just start to sparkle throughout everything. I love these extreme sheen colors by Deco Art. My favorite is 24 karat gold, but these are pretty nice too. That's the emerald green. It'll start to sparkle a little bit more too, but the silver really makes it sparkle. It just gets into all the other colors. Not so much in there maybe, but that lacing. I kept a few of the cells over there. They didn't all go away. But anyhow, that's what I did. I like the way the colors complement each other. It's not too dark, it's not too bright. There's one really red area right here. Well, there's some of the silver made it into that red there. Not as much as other places, but makes it sparkle right there. And after this is all dried and cured and I put a coat of resin on it, it'll really make those colors pop out. Those of you that use resin, you know what I mean. It just makes the colors just jump right out at you. It's not a bad looking painting, I don't think. I think it looks pretty cool. And yes, it will be for sale at some point. And it might even be done and ready to go for a Christmas gift if somebody's looking for a nice painting to buy for somebody for a Christmas gift. This might be one thing to think about. And it's not stuck out on a ship in the San Francisco Bay, and it's not on a truck somewhere. It's right here in my home. And if you so desire to have it, if you're local, I will bring it to you. If you're not local, then I will ship it to you. If you're interested in it, send me a message through Facebook Messenger or something like that, and let me know, and I'll let you know how much it's going to be. All right, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You all have a great Saturday. Today is Saturday the 20th of November, and that's what I did. Have a good one.